What's up, y'all? I am back with another one, okay? Just for you, baby. I'm here to deliver you these messages. One of those messages being that abundance is your motherfucking birthright, all right? We are going to go ahead and jump into this. I always just quickly look through my decks to just make sure that there are no reversals. I do read reversals on my channels. I just prefer for them to come out based out of out of intention rather than probability, okay? If you come across anyone who does this or anything I say or do on any of my channels any differently, that does not mean they don't commune with the divine, y'all. All right, I only fix other people's crowns on this channel, and I highly recommend you only fuck with people who do the same. Okay, and if you heard me say channels, yes, you heard correctly. I am a Pisces, and so I do have a channel that is all the messages are just Pisces. And that can be found in the description, not the description of this video, but of the bio of my channel if you wanted to go check that out if you have any Pisces placements, okay? Or maybe you're dealing with someone who has Pisces. But this is a collective channel. It is, like I said, a blessing and an honor to read for you today. Send me that good energy of yours. I do like to give tips and tricks on my channels, like I said, the beginning, the end, middle, whenever it's relevant. Especially if it's, correlated to like a celestial event, or a phase of the moon that we're in, which obviously is a celestial event, but most people know or more familiar with those phases of, right? What else? Oh yeah, any Sabbats that we're observing. Today's Lupercalia, for example. So I do like to talk about those kinds of things throughout my reading if it's relevant. But for now, go ahead and send me that good energy and let's get started. Thank you, angels, ancestors, and guides for these wonderful messages we're about to receive on behalf of the collective. All right. This reading is for the collective. It is not for me. Please remove my energy out of this as usual. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see what's going on. Actually, I'm being gravitated towards this one right here, towards this deck. This is the Audacity deck. This is all major arcanas in this deck, essentially. So let's just see what's going on here. It's trying to come out for the collective through this deck. Today, what do you want to say? We have the Hermit. We have the Hermit. But this is different. Like the way they depict this Hermit card is more, it's not so much about getting the chance to just focus on one thing. There's a bunch of things pulling your attention at once. There's responsibilities, there's obligations, which unfortunately are different, similar but different. There's also dreams or aspirations, needs, right? Your own needs. And that's what this Hermit is a focus on this, on needing to realize where you can let go or where in your life structure can afford you some rest. Okay? Could be that there's a lack of structure in your life, or that you need to reevaluate the structures in your life because there's too much demand here. There's this house that's all behind this woman. It's a child demanding her attention. It's a lot. It's a lot, while also trying to focus on a higher self or a higher calling. Literally, the phone is ringing. A higher calling, It's difficult to do this. I also am seeing this other energy being carried with it. I know my cards are kind of funny, but this is the Audacity deck. And this is the Zoom meeting. And look, this person's holding their phone too while everything's burning. It's like there's so much going on. There's so much demand in your life right now. First of all, before we move forward, whoever you are, I speak a removal of obstacles over your life. That softness enters your mind and your body and your soul, not just your schedule. Okay? I invite for you the days where you can be soft instead of having to be strong. Okay, because this is you're keeping up with a lot. Let's get more here. I'll get a couple more cards here. I was just gonna say 4 more cards. So now I have the Influencer. Another cell phone is being shown. The Influencer, the Mom Boss, they're holding another phone. What's going on? And then we have the Strength card. There is something trying to come out in your life, and if you do not put focus in this, if you do not start putting your energy into this, I just don't want you to get to a point where you give up, where you say, you know what, I don't care anymore, fuck everything. Like it seems like it could be leading that way. For some of you, it's already there. Okay, the crossing energy of just these cards here, I'll get more into them, but it's the last straw right here. It's the last straw, baby. We can't do it no more. You know, you cannot do it. And the moths here are describing that same, I'm hearing that term or that quote, like a moth to the fire, to the flame. Like it's getting closer to that point for you. I'm seeing here where it's going to really overwhelm you. So I see the Hermit card. I see the influencer. You're being told to really look around you and say, you know what? If I have to do all this stuff in my home, why am I not, recording how I'm handling it? Maybe emotionally, mentally, or maybe I like to do DIY things. Why am I not, why don't I have an Etsy? Then I have the mom boss. There's like this level up. Now I know there's a lot of focus on like female attention here and like motherhood, especially single motherhood. Unfortunately, most stereotypical type, which is showing up here. But if you're male, it doesn't matter. This is about too much being demanded of you. You're losing sight of your higher purpose, and it's time to lock the fuck in. It's time to redirect this energy that's honestly being scattered everywhere, except for where it's supposed to be. We have the Strength card. Do you see her prying the fucking lion mouth open? She's like, oh no, I'm in charge. You think you're a badass? No, I'm the badass. I'm in control. This is really taking control of your life and yourself again before you fucking crash out. Okay, that's what I'm seeing. Let's get some clarifying energy here. Clarifying energy. What is Spirit wanting the collective to know about this? What is Spirit wanting the collective to know about this? You have the Six of Wands. Six of Wands reverse, and then the Two of Swords. You're not moving forward because of this. You're in this stuck position, which we're seeing already with this Hermit card. It has everything to do with this scattered energy. It's time to focus that energy. Think outside the box. Think outside the box. An example of this is someone, always they have like this crazy commute to work. And the reason that they have this crazy commute to work is because they're saving for like this big thing. Why aren't you monetizing them? Like you can monetize the things around you. Your interests and hobbies and stresses and strife are not just that. Monetize it. Alchemize it. Make it a stepping stone to something bigger. You're going through a breakup? You keep going through breakups? If you're comfortable with documenting that through like a blog or a vlog, or some people have a channel, like I said, like a blog, like writing about it, books. I mean, why aren't you monetizing your experiences instead of allowing them to sap you dry? Okay, because that's what I'm seeing here. It's keeping you in a stuck situation. Your creativity wants to come out and play. Nine of Cups is coming out for this, the influencer. It's time to really look around you and be like, you know what? This person thought, okay, all I have is 9 cups, right? No, but you know what? I have 9 cups. They're seeing what they have and saying, I can make this into something. And it's not just about taking pride or giving appreciation. I think that you're already doing that. There's a need to reevaluate around you, your finances, something that you've been wondering. I don't know, you've been looking for some sort of creative outlet or how to elevate things. That's it right there. You're always working on your car. Why aren't you recording that? You don't even have to talk. You could just have a fucking time-lapse channel, like some of these other ones where they do the rugs and stuff. You could have a time-lapse channel of just you working on your thing. You don't even have to talk. You don't even have to show your face. I don't show my face on my channel. So I'm telling you, eight of coins. It's a way to look at this money situation. You got money that is around you, baby. If you're sitting there saying, well, I got a shitty situation, monetize that shitty situation. Write a book about it. Write an article about it. Reach out to some newspapers and ask them if they're interested in an article piece, in reading an article piece on poverty. On trying to, what, things like that. Things what you're going through. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. Okay? Let me see this. This is about more of, oh, this is too many cards. I only need like 1 or 2 cards. 1 or 2 cards, please. 1 or 2 cards. Oh yeah. Mom boss. You know, for the mom boss that we saw here on the table, this is all about you. Like, this is now seeing, you need to see a new way out. You know, a new way out, setting yourself free. You know, at the beginning of this, we did see that Hermit card, and I know there's all these feminine energies here, but again, if you're male, this has a lot to do with your responsibilities and emotional or spiritual chaos, possibly. Okay, there's this saying, like, you know, look at all this responsibility. This is alchemizing. Do you see this? And you're like, oh, well, she's a skeleton. No, there's been a death of this situation that has now turned it into this. We're setting everything ablaze, baby, and we're bringing everything new. You see all that growth? This person had to change everything. You know what I mean? So this is telling you to look around you. This is possible. This is possible to set yourself free from old mindsets and concepts. Some of you own your own businesses. You're wondering where you're, you know, I'm really hearing and seeing that there's untapped markets because you're not stepping outside of what you offer. You know what I mean? There's things that you can be, or maybe even thinking bigger. You know, there was someone that was telling me, I'm obviously not going to give details, but a client was telling me about a piece of software and how it would be good for, I won't tell you what it is, but let's just say, I don't know, let's say it's for farmers. Or not farmers, let's say it's what would it be then? Is it a good one? Oh, real estate. Let's say it's real estate, okay? And it's for realtors to use this software. And I told them, I said, you know, there's this, I see what you're saying, and I would encourage you to think bigger than that. There's realty companies like Redfin, I mean, there's like all these like huge companies that would use or integrate your software into their infrastructure. That's way bigger, and you can still service, you know, but you see what I'm saying? Like, it's that kind of mindset of thinking bigger of what it is you have to offer and expanding on that. Really thinking outside the box. That's what I'm seeing here, guys. Let me get one more card here. One more card. Clarification on what we're saying. Oh, fuck yeah. It's time to stand on business, baby. Okay, it's time to stand on fucking business. Queen of Swords. Done. All right, with the Strength card. Remember prying that open and saying, oh, no. I know what I want. And I'm going to get it. Okay? No one's going to invite me into the right rooms. I'll make sure I walk into the right rooms. Okay? All right? I'm going to make sure I walk into the right rooms. I'm sitting at the right tables and I'm talking to the right people. This is really, really you deciding I am going to flourish in spite of. There's, you know, and that allowing that to inspire you, or it might be vice versa. You get a creative idea that inspires you, and that's when you get that kick of strength and grace to say, yeah, this is what I want. This is how I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Okay? Throw caution to the wind. Obviously within reason, you know, because I don't want nobody getting hurt financially, okay? 5 of Swords here. Yeah, it's time to walk away from old patterns. Maybe even old people or partners or friendships that negatively influence your mindset, your sense of stability or reality, or sense of self. It's time to walk away. Leave them with the swords. Let's just walk away. Or maybe it's them that you need to send them away, and you're like, that's okay. I'll work with these swords. You know? Damn, this is wild. It's a beautiful message about renewal in your approaches to career and finances, or your home life situation in general. This is, man, this is about financial expansion and rewiring or reframing your mindset on how you can develop different outlets, different incomes. Okay? This is really cool. I guess let's get some final messages here. I was gonna actually just end it here, but I will go ahead and pull from this card, from this deck, just 4 cards. And then give you this, because we do have right now the crossing energy for the different decks, and I'm leaving them out. Give us final messages for this. Final messages here. Final messages, encouragement, encouragement, as well as direction from their ancestors for their highest good. Queen of Wands, love that. Knight of Swords. We're moving forward. Hell yes. Okay, this Queen of Wands, I love this energy. Just take her in. Isn't she just, it really gives also like a very Polynesian like shout out a little bit. I don't know about you, but I don't know. I kind of see it, maybe other cultures of course too. But yeah, the sunflower, she's just holding this with grace and she's just ready to take on comfort. Make sure that you are comfortable in your home. I'm seeing you needing to maybe get yourself a robe, some slippers. Like really romanticize a little bit of just your home care. Really care for yourself a little bit more. Romanticize that a bit more. I'm not talking about just self-maintenance. Like washing your face, your skincare routine, you're taking a bath, your showers, all that stuff, shaving, whatever, haircuts. That's maintenance. That's self-maintenance. I'm talking about self-care, self-love. Okay, taking a little bit extra time for yourself, okay? Drawing some hot water in a bath simply to soak your feet in it. And no, we're not sitting on the side of the tub. You crazy? We pulling up a goddamn chair. In fact, we pulling up the most comfortable one that can fit inside of the fucking bathroom. We putting our feet in there. You see what I'm saying? Just going a little bit extra for yourself here. Okay? Because I'm seeing this is where your downloads are going to happen. Is when you take time for yourself and you create a space, an environment of true comfort, but not the kind of comfort that keeps you stagnant, kind of comfort that inspires you because it keeps you soft. It allows clarity. It allows clarity. That's what I'm seeing, baby. Okay? Remember what we saw earlier? It's a lie. It's a lie. You've been juggling, bro. All right, Knight of Swords. Yeah, look at this. Head on. Let's fucking take it. Head on, baby. Take it. All right? I really see you being guided by your instincts. Definitely your connection with your ancestors, your past over loved ones. This is huge. I'm seeing that this is something that you can really lean into to ground you spiritually. Like, whoo, you can tap into that energy and just start conversing with them and loving with them and, you know, speaking about your worries, concerns, ambitions, dreams. I see this being a very beautiful way of you handling what's coming your way or the change that is happening here. And this is good. I'm seeing elevation, not struggle, guys. I'm seeing elevation, not struggle. 8 of Cups. I see elevation. This person's just looking at the moon. And in your reading, I'm sensing this about you, but then it's also connecting to the imagery of this card. Like they know what they want. This person's looking at the moon. They're like, I'll get there. I know what I want. I got this. I know exactly what I want. You know, and this person isn't struggling. They're chilling right there. Let me get 2 more cards. 2 more cards. A lot of cards. Oh, I got them too. All right. 10 of Wands after this. Okay. Listen. There is going to, this is going to take a little bit of work. This 10 of Wands is letting me know that you are carrying a burden. It's so important for you to hold on to this dream. That's why no wonder that softness and comfort is needed at home so you can feel like you're loving on yourself. If you have a partner, I think that you're getting this from them too. It's so important you do it for yourself too so you don't deplete them as well. And also when they're not around, you have it for yourself. You need this, okay? 10 of Wands is here and it came out with the Hangman letting me know that you are it's like just like how you see in the imagery here. This person's hanging, but they have control over the situation. It's more of like they're taking their time with how they're going to navigate it, approach it, deal with it, end it, resolve it, whatever you want to say, whatever you want to call it. I would be mindful of this only because we don't want to waste time. And I think there's a sense of wasting time, quote unquote, that has already put you in a pressure chamber when it comes to your dreams and aspirations and goals. So we don't want to go into a cycle of that mindset, right? That's going to deplete you. Okay. We don't want a new we don't want a new version of the same, you know, a new recipe of the same meal. We want a whole different course, whole different restaurant, whole different, yeah. And sure enough, the crossing energy is the artist. Again, hold on to that dream here. You see someone who is working on their vision. They're working on this. Okay? They have wings on their feet. They know where they're going. They're taking themselves places. So someone who's, they're holding on to the vision, and it's time to do that, as well as reframe your approaches to it. There's a need to reframe your approaches to how you are going about things, because when you reframe your approaches, you allow for new opportunities. When you don't reframe, I know it sounds so simple, but you'd be surprised how many people are like, well, that's what worked for me before, and that's what's always worked for me. It's like, well, is it working for you now? Okay, then the universe is literally taking care of you and showing you the signs and symbols that it's time to reframe some areas. And this is good. Let's lean into it. Let's go with it. Okay? So you have crossing energies here. This has been your message, but you do have one, these last messages here. You have the last straw, the Five of Swords, and the Artist. Like I said, it is time to take time for yourself before it really gets to this point where you walk away from everything. The last straw, Five of Swords, we don't want that. And so what I need you to do, and what spirit, not me. This isn't me. Let me stop. What your spirit team is trying to guide you on, because it's what you want. You prayed for this. You prayed for this vision, this dream, this whatever. You might have forgotten about it, but your spirit team didn't. The Artist. It is time to tap back into your creative outlets. You're the way you even structure yourself. If you're a very organized and structured person, believe it or not, it takes a level of creativity to handle all those logistics as seamlessly as you do. It's time to tap into these things that pour back into us, okay? But not just that, expand on it. See how it can work for us in return as well, okay? Alchemize the energy. Like we saw there with that, the mom that was, had all this demand, the kid, all this stuff, decided, you know what, I'll start a channel about how to deal with this and the struggle, so maybe at least other people can relate to it. Well, then it turned into a platform and a community of people uplifting each other and providing resources, and now you're providing resources. And that journey started with you simply just trying to connect with other people on your struggles, and now it's a source of income. It's been monetized. Your struggles have literally been fucking monetized. Someone need to hear this, guys. I love you so much. It's been a blessing and an honor to read for you. I hope you have a great day, and a blessed Lupercalia to all of you who are loving it and enjoying it. By the way, if you need anything from me, my email is in the bio, as well as the description of the video, okay? Love you so much. Talk to you later. Bye.